No one believes Sussex. Natural Allie in US exposed Meghan's true face, branded her arrogant. Meghan Markle's natural allies in the US have been put off by the scale of her vanity and arrogance seen in her Netflix series, a royal expert has claimed. The Duchess of Sussex has had very little support from the so-called woke liberal elites of Hollywood left since the 6-part series dropped, it is claimed. Niall Gardner, a Washington-based foreign policy expert and royal family fan, told The Express, the scale of Meghan's vanity and arrogance has even put off some of her natural allies on the American left. Meghan and Prince Harry open up in the documentary about their perceived ill treatment from the British press which saw them flee the UK for a new life in the US. Speaking candidly, Harry alleged Kensington Palace lied to protect Prince William when it issued a joint statement in both their names, denying a story his brother had bullied him out of the royal family. Harry was furious that the palace were never willing to tell the truth to protect us. And during one episode, Meghan joked about having to curtsy to the late Queen after Prince Harry recounted the conversation he had with his wife when he first introduced her to Her Majesty. But Gardner, a former aide to Margaret Thatcher and advisor to Rudy Giuliani's presidential campaign, warns the documentary series has backfired badly on the Duchess in her home country. He added, "This has backfired spectacularly on Meghan and Harry, and this is not the hit they were hoping it would be. It has alienated the British people, but it has also failed to garner any significant support in America. Americans have no time for her complaints against the British monarchy or complaints of being a victim. Only a small minority in America would have sympathy for her. The royal family is still very popular in the US and Americans love the British monarchy." With the passing of the Queen, there was a huge outpouring of grief in America. Every US flag was flown at half-mast here for over a week. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's repeated critique of the royal family is making them come across as one-trick ponies while their Netflix docuseries is merely reality TV, according to an iconic Hollywood magazine. An article that appeared in Variety gave a scathing overview of the Sussexes' accusations of maltreatment from senior royals, and despite claims of racism in Britain's top institution, the American mag saw it as tiresome. The piece, written by Andrew Wallenstein, the president and chief media analyst of Variety intelligence platform, questioned how much more meat could possibly be left on this bone. Wallenstein last year said the doc is not what the pair's audience wants, despite it racking up more viewing time on Netflix than any other documentary during its first week, according to the company itself. Even with record viewing figures and countless articles, Wallenstein took a derogatory swipe, calling it a reality show. He thinks Harry and Meghan have gone to the well one too many times with their oft-repeated tale of mistreatment at the hands of England's royal family. The media expert said that this is true especially because Harry is due to release his own written memoirs in January. He said a backlash already starting to grow really accelerates as the couple's strategically timed disclosures start to come across too carefully choreographed. Wallenstein added that even the dimmest of minds among their fans would eventually tire of their woe is us routine as they play the victim card again and again. Prince Harry's spare memoir will cover the Duke's personal journey from trauma to healing. And despite Wallenstein saying he reckons people will tire of the contents before it's even out, it ranks high in the Amazon book sales charts. He said economic security around the world will make the couple seem tone-deaf because they are living in a beautiful Californian mansion. In the piece titled, "It's Well Past Time for Harry and Meghan 2.0, he wrote, "There can only be so many revelations left to share with the public now that the couple have exiled themselves away from their fractious coexistence with the monarchy,